Be honest. Are you working your ass off at the gym and not seeing any progress?
When every workout is completely random and your nutrition is inconsistent, you're going to see inconsistent results.
So in this episode, we're going to break down the top 5 biggest mistakes most people make and how to fix it. Let's get it started.
All right, Cynthia, I'm very excited for this conversation because I've been doing this for 13 years. I've seen a lot of mistakes.
Yep.
We made this list together, going over the top 5. But before we start, I'm very curious to get your perspective as a client and someone who's in the trenches every day doing this. What would you say is the biggest mistake people are making?
I don't have any exact, formulaic professional answers per se, but I do have my opinion based on experience. So it's been now like over the span of 15 years, I realize I have lost about between 70 to 80 pounds in the span of 15 years. That's a very long time. It's a very long time though. And it's been up and down. I've consistently kept it off for the past 2.5 years without a ton of roller coasters, and also progressively have gotten stronger in the gym because people see that. They ask me all the time, what are you doing? Or like, are you what do you eat? Blah, blah, blah. And I think the reason why I don't actually see a change, or they don't see any change, is it goes down as deep as mindset. Everyone wants to look good, but no one wants to put in the work. I don't think that they want it enough. And maybe they really do want it, but
I don't think they realize
how hard
what they need to do.
Right. And I also think it's the commitment level. So I think they undercommit. I think they say that they want it. I think they say, yeah,
usually they rely on motivation. They only do it when they're motivated.
Right. I don't think they realize. Everyone knows, they hear all the time, hey, this is a lifestyle.
It's not just the 1 hour in the gym that day.
Yeah.
With your trainer or by yourself.
It happens from the moment you wake up.
The 23 hours they're not here could be more important than the hour they're in the gym.
Exactly. So it's that level of commitment where you're willing to dedicate every waking minute, even like sleeping minute, like your sleep matters, and I don't know if people or care to even understand. I don't know. It's just like an undercommitment. Even in the 2.5 years that I've spent really committing to my physical, I'm realizing there's still even levels to it. I still, to where I'm at, like there's still more commitments to make. I could still do better. And I don't beat myself up over it anymore. It's more
it's like everyone. There's always a new level up.
Exactly.
People definitely don't want it bad enough. But we will give them 5 bullet point mistakes that people are making. And the first one.
And how to fix it.
Yes. First one I want to go over is the random workouts.
Oof.
This is one thing that bothers me. It really bothers me more on the personal trainer and class side than it does on the client or the person trying to lose weight side, because they might not know any better. But if you're going to these classes and it's every day or every week it's a new workout, how on earth are you measuring progress? If you're doing heavy barbell squats one day, and now we're doing a Metcon workout the next day, and then we're doing high rocks the next day, like you're not giving your body a signal to respond to. If you really want to get results, you gotta follow a training program or ditch the classes. Like it's a great entry level, but to get to a new level, you need to get a little bit more specific.
Well, that's why I started training with you. Before you, I worked with 2 other coaches, and one was online, one was at a gym. It wasn't until working out with you that I realized that 10 years before that I've been just lollygagging in the gym. I would go to the gym with my friends. Like, that would be a thing. That's better than drinking.
Yeah, any workout's better than no workouts. Let's make that clear.
But it's just not progressing.
But, yeah, there's zero progression. People never track their weights. Yeah. So even if they follow a program,
yeah.
Even if you're doing the same workouts over and over,
yeah.
If you're not tracking your weights and you're just like, okay, we're going to use this weight today because that's what feels good, that's another huge mistake. Because if you lifted 100 pounds last week and then you drop down to 90 just because you didn't write it down or you forgot or you're going based off of how you feel, now you're going backwards.
I mean, I remember me and my cousin, we were both getting married around the same time. And my husband, who's behind the camera, we would all do like, do you remember that? We would do workouts in the park, and then we would go to Lifetime and we'd just like crank out like 100 reps and squats or whatever. And I'd just do like 5 pounds or just the barbell or something like that. And I did lose weight, but I gained it all back. And there was like a joke that I would say all the time where it's just like, yeah, I'm getting married so I can get fat. I didn't realize how easy it was to gain it back because I didn't have a structure in place. I was just
don't reveal it too fast.
Yeah, I'm trying not to, but
foreshadowing.
But I think if you're consistently working out at the gym, again, you have a plan, you're progressing. At least you're keeping track of your weights. Like I don't even weigh myself anymore because it's just it fucks.
Yeah, at the very least, if you're keeping track of your weights every week,
then I do the bare.
That could be way better. So you could also have the perfect plan, but if you're not tracking, then it doesn't matter how good that workout is.
Yeah. What's number 2?
Ooh, number 2, we get to debate this one, so because we did have a little.
Oh yeah, I didn't fully agree.
We didn't fully agree on this one, yeah. And that is skipping breakfast. I think that is, like I am telling you, every single person that I have worked with that skips breakfast or misses breakfast or gets to eat breakfast. Can't eat breakfast because I'm not hungry in the morning. They do. I don't think I've gotten anyone results who cannot change and eat breakfast.
I've honestly seen my best results, and I am my best self when I eat breakfast. And I think that for me personally, because I had an issue with my blood sugar levels and A1Cs, whatever, and having a breakfast, or I eat the same thing every day. I eat egg whites. Carton of egg whites. I split it with my husband, or I just eat the whole thing. A carton of egg whites and 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs, but a carton of egg whites and an avocado. So protein and fat for me immediately upon waking, like the first hour, it immediately stabilizes my blood sugars. Like, and I noticed the difference.
High protein, high fat breakfast, is supporting your brain and your neurotransmitters.
There you go. There's the science behind it.
That is why
I feel better.
It is super important. You're going to make better decisions.
Exactly.
Like you said, blood sugar, you're not going to have cravings. Energy's not going to go up and down. Like I've had a bunch of people who like 3 o'clock hits and they're like, oh, I'm crashing. But they've only had maybe one thing to eat.
Okay, so I do eat the same breakfast every single day. It's about 30 to 50 grams, depending on the serving size. And that has had an amazing effect on me. However,
right, how good has your training been lately?
It's been good, except for my lower back, but it's been great. But that's because this is where we debated, and I'm a little bit of a know-it-all too, but it's mainly because of the higher protein level that I've been taking in consistently overall. Obviously, having
breakfast, the day.
Correct. It sets the day correctly, but I've met professionals, that's another caveat, that don't eat breakfast and they still have the right amount of protein all throughout the day. They hit about 130 to 150, sometimes 200, depending on their.
Are you talking male or female?
Female. In this case, or I think I told you about this, like the female trainer at my friend's gym. So she hates breakfast, or that's what she told me.
Fitness professional, different story. She's going to eat enough. We're speaking to the general public right here.
Right, most people.
Who, if they skip breakfast,
right,
now they have to get 100, let's just take a female, they have to get 120 grams of protein in by the end of the day. They'd have to get 60 grams for lunch, 60 grams for dinner, which they are not doing. Take a male who's supposed to get, let's call it 180 to 200, and they skip breakfast. Now we're looking at like 100 grams per meal.
I agree, but with caveats and a nuance. But let's go into number 3.
Third thing I would say is not scheduling or planning out your week. And just reacting. If you're waking up and you don't know where you're eating that day, don't know what your workout is that day, or if you're going to the gym that day, you don't have a schedule, then you have zero chance to make progress.
Yeah, my business coach always, he would say, success relies on the 3 Ps. And it's kind of cheesy, but I think I always say to this day, like you can ask my husband. And the three P's, not peers or pairs, it's being prepared, purpose-driven, and patience. And I mean, think about it. If you have a certain goal and you're not actually aligning your schedule around that goal, you're probably not going to hit it. Like you're making it up to chance.
If it's not on the schedule, then it's not important.
Yeah, I schedule everything. And for me, it's more of just like a cognitive load thing. Like I don't want to have it in my head, so I have it on paper.
Well, that's what people don't understand. They laugh at me or they think I'm crazy when I say, hey, like, write down what time you're going to cook, when you're going to food shop, when you're going to do that, when you're going to do laundry, like whatever.
Yeah.
Schedule your entire life into your week, and then like everything just falls into place.
But obviously things happen and they come out of your, like,
yeah, but when you're prepared,
we blocked off a whole day.
But when you're prepared,
yeah,
then it doesn't matter if something pops up.
If you look back at all of your decisions, right? All of your shit decisions in life were all reactionary.
Oh yeah.
They've never been like intentional. You've never actually like your best decisions are not reactionary. They never are.
Most people don't get in their car and say, all right, or wake up and say, all right, I'm gonna go to McDonald's tonight. It's because they didn't plan anything out. Then they're picking up their kids. Oh crap, I'm behind. All right, this one's crying. This one has homework. All right, I'm gonna get McDonald's and I'm gonna get a hamburger because I didn't plan it out.
Boo. All right, side quest activated.
You can't even rip.
Let's go. We're doing it. All right, so while we rip, we're going to just, ripping means going through cards and trying to see if we get a good Pokemon card that's actually worth money. While we do that, we're just going to answer some rapid-fire Q&As. You guys ready? You ready?
Go.
All right. What's one exercise people butcher the most?
Oh, jeez. All right, let's go split squat. So many people love to do the super high Bulgarian, lean the torso forward. They would be much better doing a rear foot elevated or a regular split squat.
Ooh.
I have no idea what this is.
That looks fancy, though. I bet it's worth something.
$1. Would you rather have 1,000 loyal clients or 1 million followers?
Ooh. 1,000 loyal clients. I don't even know why I thought about that long. Followers mean nothing if they don't actually turn to dollars. Like followers can just be vanity.
What'd you get?
Oh, it's not anything crazy. I always hit with mega something. Yours is probably worth more. One supplement that's actually worth it.
Sleep builder. We'll do two. Anything that is going to improve sleep and amino acids. Most people are low on protein. Kangaskhan. What's your content pet peeve on... This one says fitness, but...
Just in general, I have a...
For TikTok and IG.
It's like the really annoying, like, cut, like, of... Like, the flashy cuts on, like, an ad. The hook is always really annoying. It's like, what would it look like if you made $1,000 yesterday? And it's like a AI image of someone in a Lamborghini. And then it's just like fast, annoying cuts. It's just like, oh, God, I'm going to have a seizure. How do you balance hustle and recovery?
Sleep and nutrition. Those two are going to be the biggest drivers for recovery.
Yeah.
So if you are able to out-sleep and out-nutrition people, you are going to be ahead of the game. Ooh, I don't have you. Here's a hit. Probably worth like $5.
Wait, is there something else? No, that's still
cool. Steelix, but biggest lesson from running your own business.
Listen to my gut. I feel like I haven't done a good job with doing that more often. And sometimes things just sound too good to be true. And then like I kind of, like a puppy, I'm just so excited and I follow that. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds great, blah, blah, blah. And then I don't realize that the other side of that is like pure misery. And then I'm in it and I'm like, did I say okay to this one client? And I just chased like the money. And my gut instinct was like, that probably was like a problem client. And the results.
I've had times where I've lost clients and like initially it was like, oh no, Losing revenue. Oh, nice.
Wait, I want this one and I got it. I love this guy. If you could ban one fitness influencer supplement trend, what would it be?
All right, so there's a trend with coaches where it's all about stabilization. So it's big into machine training and stabilizing to create the most mechanical tension in the muscle as possible. So there is obviously some truth to it, but the way it is executed is just really bad. Ooh, another mega. What's your red flag in a coach or fitness program?
When they don't track your weights for you. I think that's the biggest red flag. Yeah, because then how are you supposed to progress?
Yeah.
Like you're basically like vibe training. Boo, nothing. Yeah, I think that's my biggest red flag. How do you pull yourself out of a rut? Ooh, that's kind of personal.
Honestly, go to the gym.
Yeah.
That is,
yes.
be active. Oh, sweet.
Oh, you got the Ivysaur. Oh, that's a nice hit.
Close up. Whoa.
Nice hit.
What is harder, getting disciplined or staying disciplined? Trump card.
I think getting disciplined. The initial start for me is always very hard. That's why my cheat meals are not really cheat meals. Like I'll cheat on fruit. You know, like you won't ever see me eating cake, and there's nothing wrong with cake. I can't. Once then I go back to the beginning. I feel like mentally,
Of course, that's why I don't like to do that either.
And I have nothing against it. Like you should. It's just it doesn't work for me. Shit. Thanks for watching, guys. Back to the episode. Number 4.
4. This one I like.
Let's hear it.
A lot of people think they are training hard, but they are not. Most people are pretty much just checking off the box that they went to the gym, but they leave too much in the tank.
Well, there's a caveat I have to say there is...
You better make it good because I'm going to shoot it down.
At least you showed up. Like, I think in the beginning of when you're in your fitness journey and you're...
All right, yeah. So
like in the beginning, right? But if you're trying to get to a specific result...
We're talking to people who are stuck and not happy with their results.
Right. If you're plateauing, like you're past that first step and you're now in a position where, okay, I'm not making any progress, then... Yeah, you're probably, there's obviously something wrong. When you mentioned this note to me, or you're just like, yeah, people are just not pushing themselves, blah, 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 I immediately asked you, I was like, do I push myself? And you're just like... You
do, and you're one of the few clients when I will actually ask you, are we good to put 5 more pounds on? Or how much weight do you want to put on? Because I know you're going to be truthful. And you actually put... but you're also good at regulating, and you're like, no, I know I can't, so let's keep it.
Yeah.
But then you're like, no, that felt good. Plus, you're also a weirdo. Your rep will slow down.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, okay, done. And you're like, no, I could do 2 more. And then you pop out 2 more.
Yeah.
That are faster than the previous rep. So it's also very hard for me to judge.
I'm thinking that I'm probably my head's elsewhere, and then I'm like, oh, wait, I can actually push more.
Yeah.
But I think also in general, I try my best in the gym, even though it seems like I lollygag and make jokes, whatever, because I'm also here to have a good time, but and decompress. But I also think like when you're paying a trainer, you're paying a coach, like you're investing your livelihood to some extent, right? So you better take it seriously. So that's why I actually like committing to that extent. I think it boggles me how people spend so much money on that and then they don't. I feel like they're not bleeding enough, or like, I don't know.
I mean, some people come in, they just want to relieve some stress and not be home or not be at work.
I think there's some benefit to that.
There's plenty of value to that.
But then
don't complain when I want to push you or when we're not getting results. A lot of people that their mind is going to quit before their body. There are plenty of people, they'll just stop.
Yeah, because they're not committed.
In the middle of this. No, not even commitment. Now, when you're with a coach, I'm able to squeeze a few more pounds or a few more reps out of them. If they were doing it on their own, they would have stopped at 70 pounds instead of doing 90 pounds like they actually.
I say that to you all the time. I'm like, there's sometimes you log in, you've had log in workouts, and I'm just like, I don't even want to do this. But if I'm here, it's the accountability aspect to it.
Last one we will cover is not trusting the process.
The patience.
Or, not having patience, not trusting your coach fully.
I think it's like the constant dopamine chase. Like there's not only so many options, there's so many shiny things out there where you want to try this. I want to try this. Like you would get so, I could see it on your face every time I'm like, yeah, I'm doing cycling now. You're just like, whatever.
All right. So everyone trains for fun instead of for progress. They would rather do, all right, so like you said, cycling one day, strength training one day, running one day, high rocks one day. They'd rather have 5 different workouts throughout the week just to keep them mentally stimulated. For example, for a week or two, like we'll have a program, let's just say it's a basic strength program. Then after 2 weeks, can we do a fat loss program? And then for argument's sake, let's say I cater to them. Then we do fat loss we're 3 weeks in, we're 4 weeks in. Let's do this. I want to train my arms instead. I just want bigger biceps. I don't know if it's because they don't know what they want or they're just trying to chase something new every single week.
Well, I think it's that. I think they don't know what they want and they're too distracted. They're not focused enough.
Or they saw something on Instagram. Oh, can we try this exercise? Or I want to look like her. And then, I saw this. I've said all workout video. I want to. How come we can't do that exercise?
I've done all of them.
Or you've come in, or you've seen a video of me training someone. Oh, can I do that?
Yeah, literally all the time. Yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, it's just like progress is really boring. It's so
results are not that.
Results are fun. Progress is very boring.
I know, but you know what sucks?
But not enough people are willing to like handle the suck, like the boring.
I know, but do you know what's worse?
What?
Spending all this time in the gym and not making progress. That is what, but people do it every single day, week, year. Well, the problem is everyone chases sweat and fatigue. If your heart rate gets up, it's like that dopamine hit or endorphins, like that runner's high, where you're like, all right, I had a good workout because I'm sweating, my heart rate's up, so I must be making progress, right? If I'm out of breath, I'm losing weight, right? But that doesn't correlate.
Well, I do have some additional caveats for the people that are at it every day, hustling and really like putting in work at the gym consistently. And sometimes you're not seeing progress in the span of 2 weeks, especially if you're not logging in your weights. You can't really see that. Or it's sometimes hard to even see progress physically. Like I don't really see progress until like 6 months, honestly. Like I don't see shit until I really do.
Yeah, but if you look at your pictures,
right, when
it's
you
night
look
and
back, I agree, but I think that sometimes I'm in that headspace. Like I am actually physically, the output is there, but then I'm not seeing the progress and I think I'm plateauing, but I'm really not.
All right, just to give everyone some context. All right, so we program 3 weeks at a time. We do the same exercises 3 weeks in a row. I can't think of a week where we haven't added weight in the past 6 to 9 months. So your squat went from here to here.
Yeah, it's insane.
Your deadlift here to here. Your front squat went from, 65 pounds?
Yeah.
To now you're doing 135 for like 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's cool because you've progressed in the span of just 2 months.
Yeah, you've like tripled your front squat.
Yeah. People with my headspace and my mindset, we can get into a pattern of beating ourselves up. And what the point I was trying to say is that it's okay to make mistakes as long as it's not 80% of the time, 20%, 10%. Like, I feel like that's understandable as long as you're reiterating, making progress, making note. Like, as long as
I wouldn't even put a percentage on it. It's more
on average, right?
If you make a mistake, just move on.
Yeah, that's
all you have to do.
Well, that's what I would tell myself. Liz, it's just like, if you make a mistake, tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Next meal is a new meal.
Actually, that's something like that we all say to each other. Me, Carol, Sabrina, we all work out with Nick. And we always, like, sometimes we mess up. Sometimes we're under our protein goal, whatever the case is. And we always tell each other, like, you did your best. Tomorrow's a new day.
And I honestly think that's the best way to think about anything, even in life. But like anything. If you had a slip up, all right, next meal, next day, whatever it is, don't wait till Monday. Don't wait until it's convenient for you. All right, I know what I did. I know what I did wrong. Move on. Myself and other trainers are not looking for perfect clients. We totally understand things happen. Nothing's going to be perfect. And like I said, I mean, I'm a trainer, so this shit's easy. Like, I live in the gym, so it's impossible for me to miss a workout unless, like, something major happens. But it's all about just being honest and truthful. If you are intentional with your training, your nutrition, how you're attacking the week, that's really the big takeaway out of all of this.
Really just having that patience, that grace for everything that you're going through. If you're a normal person, you
don't need to do everything at once.
Exactly.
You don't have to go full-blown lifestyle overhaul, diet overhaul. Most people can only handle one little change at a time.
Yeah, I think about I want to get this tattooed when I go to Colombia is Kaizen. And the philosophy of Kaizen is getting 1% better each and every day. And that's all you can do is just focus on getting better than, or being better than who you were yesterday. If you've listened up until this point, thank you. I would be really curious to know your thoughts on this. Where do you fit? Where are you messing up? Feel free to add that in the comments below. You can like and subscribe as well.
And again, this is education. This is not, we're attacking people or like belittling people, making them feel bad. This is purely educational and how you can make progress and improve.
Thanks for watching, guys.